Good morning, guys. It's Emily from Doa Deer Nursery. It's Tuesday morning, and I'm just getting back to painting these two beautiful babies I've been working on for about the past week. I started them when my friend Shanine was here, and then didn't get to quite finish during the week she was here, and then, had to go to my office job and things like that, so I'm excited to be able to get back to them. I realize I haven't been doing the week in my Reborn studio videos for several weeks, and that's because I have been focusing primarily on, of course, finishing up my custom orders, getting through all those holiday orders, and I've also been focusing on my Reborning class, so I'll put information about that down in the description if you're interested in learning not just to reborn like me, but reborning live with me in 5 interactive sessions. So yes, of course, when I'm doing that or working on that, it does make it really hard to film what I'm doing because I'm either working on curriculum or working with students. But anyway, I did want to just check in with you guys to show you what it is I'm working on. Right now I'm just about to have breakfast and then it's time to paint. So I wanted to take you guys on a quick turn about the room so you can see everything that's going on in here. So here's Connolly. I just finished her skin painting. You can see her eyes are sitting over there. And I'm going to be starting on her hair shortly. I'm not going to varnish her right away. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I've learned that it's best to let the vinyl just kind of rest and sit for a day. Just to make sure that paint is really well settled into the vinyl before you start putting all sorts of mediums on it. So I'm going to let her limbs and head, of course, sit for the day while I paint her hair and then hopefully do some varnishing tomorrow. Over here, this is what I decorate my table with, but I just move it to this coffee table while I'm painting. Here is Julietta. I just finished her skin painting, and same thing with her. I'm not varnishing her today. I'm just going to let her vinyl set. I'm not painting hair on her because she's actually going to be getting rooted hair. So all the painting she has right now are these dainty medium to dark brown, well, medium brown eyebrows. So she's looking so cute here. I just wanted to get some pictures of what she's looking like. And then tucked over here, looking really sweet, in the car seat over in the corner are my custom twin A and B. I do plan on doing a little bit of touching up on the varnish, mostly on twin A. Twin B feels pretty great. Just a couple tricky spots that I feel aren't as solid as I like, but until I get to that point, I have time with these two. They're just looking adorable over here in the car seat. So yeah, that is my dining room slash painting studio as of right now. I'm going to go ahead and have a lunch break. I've been painting all morning. It's now probably about 1:30 or 2 o'clock, and then it's on to hair painting. Hi guys, so it's now Wednesday, and last night I was able to complete the entire base layer of hair on Connolly here. So I kept it mostly straight, a little bit of wave to it. Her mommy requested a hairline that was a bit fuller and longer. Sorry, my hands are a little wet. A little fuller and longer in the center, and then kind of a little further back on the sides at the temples. So what I'm going to do now is mix up my thickening layers, which is I take the color that I used on the base layer. I know it looks a little messy in here, but it's all sealed. And then I make it usually about 1 to 2 shades darker. Sometimes even more dramatic, even more like 3 shades darker, depending on the look I'm going for. And then I make it a thinner consistency than the base layer, and then I go through the certain parts that I want to look thicker or fuller, and I add the color to that. So that's what I'm going to do with Connolly right now. And then it's on to varnishing for today. Hi guys, it's Thursday, and I'm hoping I'm going to get to finish both of these beautiful girls today. So I spent all of yesterday varnishing them, and it takes a full day because I varnish each kit, bake it multiple times, and allow it to fully cool in between. So that ended up being probably about 16 bakes total, 10 minutes each, with plenty of cooling time in between. So you can see how that would take a while. But at this point, I'm nearly done. What I'm going to do this morning is I'm actually going to do a tiny bit more varnishing. I like to varnish one day, wrap the kids up in some soft cloths or blankets, and let them sit for an evening. That way, any residue or powderiness that may be residual can kind of get gently sloughed off by the cloth, and then I have a better sense of what parts need a bit more varnishing the next day. So that's what I'm going to do now. Okay guys, so a lot has happened in the past few hours, and my studio is a mess. I've got clothes over here. I'm not going to show you too much because those are going to go home with some customs. Over here I've got Connolly. Her glazing and gluing of her lashes is done. She's just setting. Here's what she's looking like right now. Waiting until the lash glue is fully set before I put her eyes in. I've got boxes and clothes over here. I've got waiting and stuffing supplies over here. So really my studio is kind of exploded. But excitingly, in addition to the adorable twins who are still hanging out over here, I've got Julietta. She is so cute. I've got her on this body just with string ties as of now, because I'm not 100% sure how I feel about it. So I figure I'll leave her on this body in a kind of non-committal way with string ties for a few days to see how I feel about it. I also didn't put a magnet in her head yet. I'm going to wait until her rooting is done before I do that. You can see she's a cute little baldy right now, but she will be getting some dark brown black hair to match her brows and lashes. But yeah, that's the update. My stomach is absolutely growling. I haven't eaten hardly anything because I've just been on a roll and haven't wanted to stop. But I'm going to go ahead and take a lunch break now and then go back to Connolly. So we're all cleaned up now. I've got my studio turned back into a dining room. And I just wanted to show you how cool and adorable it is that I've got the twins over here in the corner. Sorry for this kind of dim lighting. It is getting late. Then down here in this vintage doll cradle, I've got Julietta. And then propped up over on the studio couch, I have Connolly. And then I also have my personal collection, Tate, Elodie, in my bedroom right now. So right now there are 5 completed babies in the house. It's pretty neat. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this kind of pretty quick couple day studio update. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.